All right, everybody, welcome back to a bad podcast. Welcome to week 9. I believe this should be 9 weeks of this amazing podcast. As you can see, our residential Udin has returned. We got David in the middle, rocking his fresh trim. Nas, how are you feeling today?
I don't like this because I can see it going up and down like the voicing and my heart.
Don't look at it.
I'm distracted by a graphic already.
For the context, Nas is looking at his audio levels and it's freaking him out. That's what we have to deal with here on this podcast.
I know. Brand new week, just more problems. Brand new week, just more problems.
That's about right.
Well, well, it's Sunday. What did you guys get up to this weekend?
Not a damn thing. Nothing. Yeah, legally nothing.
There's a bunch of new TV shows I want to watch. I just finished Ted Lasso, and that was.
I haven't watched the latest season of that yet.
It was very.
I haven't watched it yet.
Bro, listen, man. I was gonna, and then I didn't, and then a bunch of movies came out, and then, bro, I got into like Kuroko high school basketball thing, bro. I don't know, man. Like, it's just eventually.
Wait. That's got hyped, and then he was like,
"That's not hyped." You first. And then Kuroko, don't like
well, it's too late, brother. When you told me that information, I already told you I was watching it, so I don't know what the fuck you want from me. But yeah, no, it's been I'll get to Ted Lasso eventually.
What do you think of Ted Lasso? Because for me, I didn't want to watch it because I saw a trailer. I was like, oh my god, it's an American spin on British football. But then I watched like the first 2 seasons. Season 2 especially phenomenal. I gave it like a 9 out of 10. Had everything. Had ups, downs, betrayal. It had everything.
Edwin.
Well, Ted Lasso is just amazing in general. Like, you already know it has fucking good actors in it, so it was guaranteed to be a good show. It's guaranteed to be a good show.
Damn it, I don't want to like this American man, but I do, and it pisses me off.
The thing is, Nas only watched it because he kept getting mentioned a lot. So like he's like, what's that? And he's like, Ted Lasso, like, what's that? And then he watched it, and the whole time he's like, I don't want to like this corny American man, but I kind of do. I don't like this. Oh goddamn! And now he's watched the whole show in like a week. just...
Listen, man. At least you know it's a fucking good show.
Season 2, but it was still a good show.
Yeah, so he hasn't seen season 3.
No, pending.
Do you have any other shows you want to start watching? Because I've got quite a lot at the moment.
Nah, I still got like a little bit of a list to get through, but I haven't even fucking finished the latest season of Black Mirror yet, so I got some shit to catch up with.
I never started it. I don't like those kind of shows where there's no consistent storyline or plots. I don't like. It's like why I could never get into like Family Guy or Simpsons or anything.
I started watching Bridgerton. That's where I am.
Oh, Bridgerton's great. Well, the first season was great.
Like what are you eating?
Who?
Tea?
Oh, bro, I got Prime. It's just slushy. It's like real slush right now.
You made a Prime slushy.
No, like I put it in the freezer and it's just like very slushy right now.
What flavor?
Tropical punch.
Get the grape one and see if the one I got was fake.
We know it is,
bro. No. Yours was definitely fake, bro.
I've had 3.
I went to an Aldi in Stoke, and I just picked it up, and bro, no, it's just peng. Just peng.
I went to Tesco yesterday, so I went to get my haircut, came back, went to Tesco, grabbed some like random things. I was walking around like I just want a snack. I turned around on like one little shelf. There's Prime. I'm like. In the basket.
No. But was it like there was abundance of it, or was it just like
there were like 20 bottles of each flavor left?
That's crazy. That's crazy.
I'll get one. Try. No, there's quite a few now. Like, and it's gone back to £2. Like,
yeah, bro.
These men made their money, they're retired, and now
it's because the supply is more now, and the hype's died down, so now no one's busting in shops and shit like now. Now people have tried it and they've realized it's just a nice, okay drink.
What's your favorite
to be fair, you say it's died down, but fucking they're sponsoring fucking Barcelona now, dude.
No. I mean like the UK hype where we're like,
oh yeah, when people were going insane. £50 for a bottle.
I've had 3 flavors: the tropical, I've had the strawberry watermelon, and I've had the blue raspberry.
Is the blue one as hype as it should be?
Can you have pink lemonade?
What?
Did I have pink lemonade?
I saw a pink one in your basket.
The strawberry watermelon.
Strawberry. Oh shit! I didn't know that. Was on.
Blue lemonade is. I haven't finished it by the way. Like, I only had a couple sips.
Okay.
It's
Blue lemonade or blue
It's
raspberry?
supposed to be God
blue
tier,
raspberry.
bro.
That's it.
Yeah,
It's different. I don't know. Like, I don't know. It just. It doesn't really like. I've got it like chilling right now, so I want to have it like really cold. But I don't know. It's okay. It kind of tastes like them tip tops. It's kind of like that.
Yeah.
Like it's nice. It's actually quite refreshing. I'll give it that.
Is it worth £2 though?
See, everything's
That price is £1.20. Is it better than
like one every couple of days is 100% worth it, but like not an everyday kind of thing.
The way I would describe that drink is, let's say you're being more healthy. Your office drinks. You're going into the office and you can pick up a little prime for £2 and just have a little sip on it while you're in the office. It would be worth it. Now, would I be going out of my way to go and like order 10? Nah, not really.
Have you seen those videos come out that talking about how Prime actually isn't that good for you because of all the numbers and everything along those lines?
Brother, what's really good for you? What's really good for you?
If you look deep into what's good for you,
you have the conspiracy theorists who think water isn't good for you, bro. So
yeah, I found out like those TikTokers who do like.
I mean, not tap water, to be honest.
They do like the food science stuff, and they're like, oh well, basically they always like debunk people's things, and they're like, diet sodas are horrible for you because of aspartame, and they're like, yeah, no, not really. They're like, oh my god, celery will kill you, and I'm like, what can we eat, blood? They're like, salad will ruin you. I'm like, oh my god, salad's gonna kill me. I'm like, shit. They're like, wash your chicken or you'll die. If you wash your chicken, you'll die. I'm like,
I won't die from that then. I won't die from that then.
You don't wash your grapes.
I'm eating a fucking box of grapes right now, and guess what, bitch? They ain't washed. They ain't
you don't know
fucking washed,
where it's been.
motherfucker.
You don't know who touched it. How you just gonna eat it?
Who the fuck? If you're gonna die, you're gonna die anyway, motherfucker.
Okay.
Eat a lot of things you don't know where they've been and where they're touched.
Put it into perspective.
Wait, whoa.
You're there. Okay. No. The grapes grown in third world country. I don't know, Brazil or some bullshit. I don't know. Okay, and then some farmer just scratches his ass, grabs a bunch of grapes, throws in a box. Then it's traveled through. You got all this dust, all that crap on it. Yeah, you got parasites, you've got chemicals.
They go through like hygiene systems as well before it's actually put on the shelf.
It's been touched around. It's in a dirty van, then brought to your supermarket, and then you got nasty ass grimy people sneezing on it, and then you just eat it.
I've got a question for you. Do you wash your Dixies before you eat it?
Yes, I do.
Oh, fuck off.
Because that whole thing you just said there, man, I don't know where it came from, brother. You don't even know what meat that is.
Hey,
you don't know what meat
you know the chef in that place ain't washing his hands.
I know. I know that meat had wings. I don't know.
Before you eat it, does not make
brother, you bought from a Dixie's with a 2-star rating before. I don't want to fucking hear it.
Wait. He said I know the meat has wings on it. That's his only out. I know the meat I ate had wings. So that's fine.
No. This is deep fried, so most of that is all that germs is killed.
Okay, and then the nasty chef that dropped your wing on the floor picks up and puts it back in the box, and then puts it in the thing for you to eat. Okay, then what?
Different 5-second rule.
That's fucking wild.
Look, man. I get it.
No. Okay, I'm the type of Donny who washes can with liquid and water before I drink out of the can.
With liquid and water.
Liquid and water. I'm there like favorite liquid.
Why are you washing up liquid? Okay. So now when you're drinking your drink, you've got soap in your mouth.
Nah.
Anyway,
listen, I don't mind some germs, bro.
No. Look, man. All I'm saying is.
Hey, hold up. You don't want some germs. You should have had that Dr. Pepper, that little needle.
Okay, first of all, listen here, motherfucker.
Tell that story. No, you got to tell that story.
I still drank that bitch anyway.
Tell that story.
I was just pissed off that some motherfucker opened my bowl and squeezed the life out of it.
That's. I got him a glass and he poured the drink into the glass.
No, what?
You definitely drank it. Yeah,
brother, listen. I had my sandwich. I needed my drink. I'm not gonna
in your drink. No, you're grimy. You're grimy.
Listen. Am I dead? Am I dead?
It literally couldn't have been backwash. Oh god, he's dead.
I need to get some bacterial wipes. I'm throwing some bacterial wipes in the air.
That's it. Couldn't have been backwash. There was no space for the liquid to go back in. We don't know how the liquid got out in the first place.
That was
No,
fucking
no,
sketch.
Hey, quick time, tell that story. Tell them what happened.
Brother, I don't want to relive those moments,
tell
bro.
you.
All I
tell
know
the story.
is, brother, I'm
I
never
tell the
leaving my
story.
fucking drinks in the fucking office again, bro. That's all I
Okay,
know.
can I tell the story? Because
Yeah.
it was like, you know, a Wednesday. You know, we're all in our unassigned, you know, office. You know, tea, gets a Dr. Pepper. You know, he's thinking that'll be a nice little drink for me later. Puts it in the work fridge, and he's like, okay, when I come back, that'll be nice and cold. You know, then we have a fire. Then we have a little fire drill. You know, everyone has to evacuate the building. Pardon?
I thought it was on the desk.
No, he put it in the fridge.
Oh shit.
And then we had the fire
If
drill.
someone took it from my fucking desk, I would quit.
Nas,
Fucking quit.
I thought it was even weirder.
No, Nas,
You remember
the little desk? You know the desk that T sits at. You know,
the singular one.
So, yeah, if anyone had taken it from there, you know how weird that'd be if they just reached over like, yo, give me that thing.
And you know I'm watching Netflix. I wouldn't see shit either.
With that bottle you just had, show them how they opened it.
Okay, so we had a fire drill. We evacuated the building. When T came back, I went to see what T was doing. I'm like, oh, how you doing? I was like, yeah, I will do some work. Let me go get my drink. He comes back and he just stares at his bottle because someone has gone in. And the thing is, it's important to note the seal of the drink was not broken. They went under the seal and then like I can't really like explain it, but like
I'm telling you,
they must have got under the seal, peeled the bottle up. So like there was a gap, but the seal was still unbroken. So he
must have some long nails.
His drink was like, if this isn't like a smaller bottle, his drink was there. Like to start with, it was like here, but someone had really gone. I'm gonna die, fam. Let me break it to the bottle my normal way and just there we go. Thank you, kind stranger.
People work with are weird dunnies because I've heard stories about how back in the days, it was a specific person would go into everyone's dinner or lunch, take it out the fridge and just eat out the middle part. Like, so if it was a sandwich, they'd have one bite. If it was like rice or something, they'd just eat out the center of it, and then they'd put it back for weeks.
Bro, I'm telling you right now, there's some fucking man. Nah. And bro, there are horror stories, bro.
I'm telling you, that happened to me once. I would inject Ebola into a salmon, put it into the fridge, and watch that man choke to death.
Bro, how many stories are there of like coworkers who would open like other people's food, spit in their food, and close them?
Why?
Unless you have cameras in the kitchen, they only got caught because there was cameras in the kitchen. If there was a camera in the kitchen, you're not getting caught. It's just happening on the daily.
This is why I don't take my lunch anywhere. Like I put it in my bag. Wrong bitch.
I spoke to the security guard because I wanted footage of whatever hobbit that broke into your seal. Because I was like, they must. Do you remember in Harry Potter you had those goblins in the bank and they had really long nails? I expected one of them, but they're like, yeah, you can't have cameras in the kitchen facility because of security reasons.
Yeah.
Also, Nas, you will be happy to know I'm finally on the third Harry Potter movie. Getting there slowly but surely. You know,
what do you think?
We're forced to catch up. You know.
Have you seen Goblet of Fire?
No, I've never seen any of these fucks before, bro. It's the first time watching.
He's on his third film, first time watching.
Okay, so fair enough. So, what did you think of them so far? Now, if you're a kid
the Philosopher's Stone was a bit like the ending. I was just like, what the fuck? Yeah. I was like, what the fuck is this ending?
You don't remember? We were like 7.
I know. There's nostalgia attached. The first one, the ending, I was like, what is this? Second one was a little bit better, you know. But yeah, you know, Gandalf and his homies, they're cool.
That pussy didn't say Gandalf, did he?
Yeah. That's enough.
Also, I want to say, like,
I did that on
I know you did, but like, I'm on the third film too. But I've read all the books, so I watched the first film, and I was like, this was like kind of cold in the book, you know. On the film, I was like, this is your first time. This looks kind of shit still. I was like,
I was like movies, but I never watched books. I listen to the audibles.
I never watched the books.
Better. Like, I love the audibles because it just puts everything into perspective. and but the books essentially are so much better, which is why I kind of want to watch the series, but also don't want to watch the series.
You're
So I'm
going
scared-
to.
I don't know.
You know you're going to.
The thing is,
Right.
they're gonna
He
bring
watched-
in, so they're gonna Harry's gonna be a Indian woman, yeah.
And what's wrong with that?
Ron's gonna be a dog.
What's wrong with
And
that?
why-
I don't see the problem.
believe
I
in
don't see the
diversity.
problem.
I don't believe in diversity. I don't believe in inclusion. James Bond is white. Captain America is white. Leave it at that.
Okay, look, man. Harvinder Potter and Ruff Weasley will be a very good character. Okay, just let it happen. But also, I do agree that sometimes when you're rebooting something or doing something differently, you don't have to just change the whole like.
Yeah, because you get
How it
I'm
works.
telling you, instead of like a vodka Kedavra, man, just start throwing cricket balls out.
You're going to hell.
Anyway, if we can move over to some current events.
Make sure we do this in segments. This one has to stay. And then fuck you. I'll end it properly. Fuck you. Now.
Okay. Based off of that, we're gonna do one little split now at 16 minutes. Okay, we're back recording again. Okay, so if we can do, David, did you watch Money in the Bank? Or did any of you guys catch Money in the Bank?
I did watch Money in the Bank. I watched it live.
Thoughts on Logan Paul's fucking
Okay.
the men's Money in the Bank match and Logan Paul's appearance.
So, firstly, the men's Money in the Bank match was the worst of the two Money in the Bank matches.
Wow.
The women's one was crazy.
the
The
women's
spots
one
were
was-
fucking.
The women's
The
one.
spots were so much fun.
I actually haven't seen Money in the Bank yet.
So, okay, the women. So, I mean, do you care about spoilers?
No, don't care.
Okay, I was gonna say. So, the men's Money in the Bank. Obviously, it was in the UK, London O2 Arena. Like 20,000 fans, so it was loud. Everyone hated Logan Paul, which made it funnier.
Yeah.
Everyone wanted LA Knight to win. He almost did. There was a moment where Logan Paul almost died. Like, I'm not joking.
Oh yeah, that's off
He
the
got
road.
pushed off the ladder. They tried to bounce off the ropes and then do like a flip through the table. They both hit the rope at the same time, so then they make each other off balance. And then they just said,
Fuck.
"Oh, just do it anyway." And then they went
Fuck
through.
it.
And Logan landed directly on his head and his shoulder.
Oh,
So then everyone was like, "Is he okay?" Triple H came out and said that he's fine. The only injury for the whole Money in the Bank was someone rolling an ankle,
Yeah.
walking back, which is mad. But the whole event was sick.
so what were the matches? What were the lineup?
So we had the men's Money in the Bank, which was
Damian
won by Damian
Priest.
Priest. It was
Spoiler alert.
Ronda and Shayna were in a tag team match, and then Shayna basically just turned on Ronda and whooped her ass. Funny. What else did we have? We had the women's Money in the Bank, which was won by Io Sky because she literally handcuffed two people together through the ladder.
I like that finish.
So
That finish was
sick.
cool. That finish was cool.
We also had Seth Rollins versus Finn Balor for the world title.
Oh damn.
Who won?
Seth Rollins won.
Okay.
Seth Rollins won because Finn Balor got distracted by Damian Priest.
The world title. So Roman no longer holds.
No, there's two championships. There's a world title, and the one that Edge used to have on SmackDown. You know that big, the big gold, the world heavyweight
That was
championship.
the point of.
The Batista belt. The Batista.
No,
You know
so-
that big
No,
gold.
No, I know what belt you're talking.
No,
Okay, I
no,
haven't
no.
watched.
So-
I haven't watched WWE in ages, but I assume it's just the red and the blue one, and just.
No.
changed
So what's happened is
There's four.
they've changed all the belts now.
Why the boxing is going on?
No. They've changed all the belts now. So you know how it used to be red and blue for SmackDown versus Raw? They've changed that. Roman has his own undisputed Universal Championship. It's the golden one.
Okay.
It's just gold. But Roman still has the Universal Championship and the WWE Championship that he just carries around. They're not actual titles, but Paul Heyman just has them. One of them had Brock Lesnar's side plates on them. That's how much they care about them. Then
Okay.
Seth Rollins has the World Championship, which is the Raw one, and then the Women's Championships. They've just changed the design. So
Essentially, Roman has the SmackDown belt.
Roman has the SmackDown World Championship. Rollins has
And-
the Raw. Rollins faced Balor. Balor and Priest are in the same faction. So Priest came out to tease cashing in, fucked it up for him, and then Seth Rollins beat him.
Oh, right. So
and
hang on.
then-
He tried to cash it in and messed up.
He didn't actually cash it in, but he just kind of was at ringside teasing it, and then Balor was like, "Yo, big man, what you doing? You're my friend." And then he got stomped, and everyone was like, "Cool." John Cena came out randomly, unannounced.
Bro, that was
did a-
hype. That was
He did a
fucking hype.
15-minute promo where he basically said London should get a WrestleMania. And then London were like, "What the fuck? Oh my god, we're getting a WrestleMania." He's like, yeah, keep making noise though. The decision makers will let you have a WrestleMania. And then poor Triple H came out afterwards like, I
I don't
Why?
know about
Why would
that.
you?
Vince
I
must
like.
have had a
There's
heart
so
attack.
he's like there's so much logistics to work out, and like
Vince
and they were like
was just like, get
What
that man
logistics?
on stage now.
Get the
because
biggest arena, and you know you'll
no
sell
no no
out.
no no
What
no no. So
logistics?
the way WrestleMania
Timing,
works
isn't it?
is the way WrestleMania works is that you have to they obviously it's because it's a big event and it brings people in. They have to get money from the cities they're going to. So London would have to pay for WrestleMania. That's how they've always done it.
Ooh. Yeah, nah. London
Plus,
ain't paying for that.
Obviously, it's the biggest pay per view. It's the biggest wrestling premium live event, and obviously,
Nah, they're going back to Saudi.
it's at a different time. So, like, imagine it being at like it's starting for 8 p.m. for us. That's like 2 p.m. on the West Coast.
Yeah.
But
So
it's
they
still
don't want
a reasonable time for
I
a
was gonna say,
weekend.
yeah,
But
no,
no,
that's
if
what-
we gotta wait
that makes no
till
goddamn
4
sense.
a.m.
That's reasonable as fuck.
because they want to because you want to do your pay per views in the evening, like you want to do them at night. That's
For what?
you know, you get
For what?
it's the time.
It's
like,
a
you-
Saturday
imagine the-
anyway.
Yeah, but it's a boxing. Like if a boxing pay per view happens, it's not going to be on at 3 p.m. It's always night. Like it's 8. It's the evening for the host country. Obviously, I'd love it because I'd love to go to bed at 11 o'clock after WrestleMania. Perfect. But also, Roman and Solo faced the Usos, and Roman got pinned for the first time since
Oh, what?
Almost
November
1,300 days. Since
Jay-
he last got
Jay
pinned.
Uso pinned Roman Reigns.
Was it 2-on-1?
Don't tag team match.
Okay.
Hit him with a double super kick and a splash. First time he's been pinned in nearly 4 years or something like that.
3 years. 3 years.
So
or
they're
so
probably going to do. It's November 2019, so it's like 3.5 years, nearly 4.
Good match.
Yeah.
So the SummerSlam main event's probably going to
Yeah,
be
was that a
Jey
good match
Uso.
though?
It was slow, and then it got like there was a lot of them walking around. The crowd was sick though because they were like, "Stand up if you hate Roman." Roman was like, "Fuck this," and he just sat down.
Wait. Question for you. I don't know if someone was trolling on Twitter. Obviously, Cody Rhodes fought Dominic Mysterio, right?
Yes.
And then I don't know if someone was trolling on Twitter, but they were like, "Oh, finally, Cody has completed his story." Like, is that a troll? Okay, cool. So man's just doing side quests.
No. So the trolling of that is basically the idea that Cody was meant. Everyone thought Cody was going to win WrestleMania, and then during WrestleMania, obviously he lost, and then Triple H was like, if he won, what other story is there to tell? That's not him. You can't in WWE stories don't finish. So now every month Cody's on TV. They're like, oh, there you go. That's the story finished. Because we've got to wait a whole year. Okay, what did you do?
What did you do?
Oh. I don't know if you can use my audio or not.
Okay, so Discord audio it is. That's fine. We'll just.
It's been recording. No, it's been recording. Okay.
Yeah.
I just realized I didn't have my earphone in.
So it's playing double time over the thing.
So
Discord audio it is. It's fine.
I'm not gonna lie. I almost because everyone had obviously the audio for the past couple of weeks has been fine, bro. I almost didn't even pay attention to the Streamlabs recording anymore. Usually I pay attention to the levels, but now I'm just like I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, no, I looked over and I'm like, hang on, why is the heartbeat sensor going? Oh shit.
Why is the heartbeat sensor going? I did.
If you rewind, you can see my eyes.
No. I was talking. Okay, I'll stop my audio. But I was talking and I was watching you, and I saw as you went, and I was like, he doesn't care about wrestling that much. And then I saw you reach for your earphones. I was like, this motherfucker. I was like, and then when you went, I think I've made a mistake. I was like, yeah, there it is.
Okay, do I stop this audio? Or?
You can just stop it. I'll just capture everything on Streamlabs.
My bad.
Don't delete it because I want to see what it sounds like back when you have to listen to it later. But also, like I was saying, it's what are we talking about?
Bro, that fully, I don't even know.
Oh, the Cody Rhodes. So yeah, Cody Rhodes
Rhodes.
Like basically we've got to wait till next WrestleMania because that's when WWE want to do it. And obviously everyone was like, we're ready this year, but like, nope, you're not ready. So he's finishing the story of winning the title that his dad never won. Next year, hopefully, maybe, but
probably not.
Also, Cody in the UK was so hyped.
Why?
Because everyone loves him, fam. They were like, go on TikTok and find. Well, you don't have TikTok, but go on and find his entrance from yesterday, fam. Them niggas were singing. I was like, shit, this is loud as fuck.
Would you say British fans are a lot more hardcore than American fans because of all the indie wrestling that occurs?
I would say that the UK fans are 20 times better than the American fans.
Jeez.
No, like even American fans admit because weird thing about it is American fans get this stuff if you miss a WWE pay-per-view in your city, there's going to be one in 2 or 3 months.
Yeah.
For us, we've got 2 this year. That's it. We haven't. We had 2 this year. That's it. We had 1 last year, and there wasn't one here since 1992. Like, English fans are better fans anyway. Like the only culture England has is football chants. Like that's it. It's pub and football chants. That's all we do. We just yell shit. So when they come over here, we are just chanting and we're way louder than Americans are, who are very like, oh, that was cool.
I was gonna say they're desensitized to this shit, man. Like for them, they're
like,
still hype, but it's not the same.
Yeah,
It's
they're
not the same.
spoiled. They're spoiled, but also like, have you ever seen an American football chant, like soccer chant?
Oh God, yeah, no,
Like,
don't even.
We believe that we will win. And then
Yeah,
over
no,
here,
it's quite
we're like,
depressing.
the referee's a wanker, and everyone's singing it in unison. Nas, do you remember the United game we went to?
Yes.
Do you remember the Charlton fans who literally?
Okay, so to put it in perspective, an entire stadium, right, was fairly. It's kind of loud, kind of not. But Cheltenham, a division
Charlton.
below United,
2 divisions below.
2 divisions below, had a little corner. There must have been about 300 people at most.
No, way more than 300. Less.
About 500. No, it really wasn't that big. They had like a corner.
It was,
Huh?
they had one side.
It wasn't
Was
one
it
side, but
5K?
they had like a corner. Because I remember looking and like, wow, they really don't have a lot because the other
I'd
side
say-
is also.
I'd say United's capacity is at 70,000.
But they had the small side.
It was
They had
3
one
to 5,000. It was 3,000 ish.
Okay, fair enough. There's a bit more than that.
Not 300 or 30.
Okay, yeah. But they were loud and cussing everyone out, and we just sat there like, "What do we do?" But
Fam.
I also didn't want to say anything in case they recognized me because we were staying in a hotel filled with Chandler fans, and they're like, "Chandler."
Fam, I remember at one point they were just saying like, "We're losing, but your fans are shit," and I was like, "I got no."
We're losing, but your fans are shit. We're
Oh
losing,
shit, son.
but your fans are shit.
like they were so loud I couldn't hear Nas next to me, while the United fans kind of like, "We're meant to win this game, so like."
What are we to do? What are we
Yeah,
to do?
like, the thing is, they were
We were
chanting. They were chanting when the ball was off the pitch, and they were like, "Yeah!" And I was like, they were cheering corners like they scored, and it was like,
I was so confused.
but
To be fair,
so
though, that's the kind of fans that you want though at your fucking game.
that's why, like, I think wrestling in a UK fan or like most things here are better. Like, you look at like social influencer boxing.
Yeah.
You look over like something here, and you're like, we pack it out because we don't get much events. We're loud as shit. We know who we want up to win, and then we just boo everyone else because you're the fucking twats. And then
Sounds
you go to
about right.
America, and it's like the social glove shit, and it's so quiet, it's so empty, and it's like
thing is-
no one cares.
But it's different though. So social gloves and stuff is different. Like in the UK, you saw what happened as soon as the Brazilian Winterson left. No one cares. No one.
That's because you.
Were you not surprised about how little people cared for people like Gibb and Kenny?
Nas, I didn't know Winterson was rated like that. I knew he was popular, but when he turned up and then man started screaming, and then the other woman in the other tournament, they were like, "We're ready to riot." I was like, "Shit!" I didn't know people flew from Brazil to England. I'm still confused.
I was like, all the Brazilians in England turned up that day, I guess, because I was like, I've never seen humans before.
I've been trying to meet Brazilians. I've not found them like that. It's mad.
You're not gonna believe.
But yeah, no, it's different. But yeah,
Yeah.
so WWE got that was strong.
It was incredible. All In's next month, which is going to have 4 times as many people in it. And I'm not going to lie, even though I'm going, I am a little anxious because that's a lot of weird wrestling fans in one spot. And also Joe's going to be there. And I just know that I know that he'll find a way to find T, so I'm going to stay away from T if I can, even though we'll be in the same
Whoa, what happened?
Wait,
What happened? What's going on?
It's Wembley Arena, Wembley Stadium.
Yeah.
Wait, what are you talking about?
70,000. I was talking about the fact that All In's obviously next month.
Oh yeah, bro. I'm
it's
going
3
to
times
meet
the
Joe
people.
for the first time next month, and I'm terrified.
Yeah, that's what I was.
I am terrified.
You have to
I'm
record
gonna
that.
meet
David, you
this
have to record
individual.
that. David, you have to record
David,
that.
I'm gonna be right. David, I'm hiding behind Davian. The fuck you mean, bro?
I like T. I know the bit you blanked out on was me saying I have to stay as far away from T as possible.
Oh,
I'm scared.
nah.
I don't want Joe to be like, "Oh my god, it's T," and then run through me, run past me, and then just Goldberg spear me when I'm just stood still.
Are there any
I don't
good-
want to die.
Are there any
Okay.
good matches?
No match has been announced yet. Which is
Okay.
kind of
Already?
They've sold 70,000 seats and no match has been
Damn.
announced yet.
What time
It's
do
going to
they
be,
run?
I think it's 7 to 8 ish.
What, in July?
August.
August.
Next
Oh,
month. We're in July
yes.
now, man.
Yeah, nah. Oh, damn, we are. Bloody.
I'd
Yeah,
like to
okay,
point out Dave and Shawty
like,
turning
oh,
very
damn, I wanna
old
go, I
in
wanna
less than
go.
30 days.
Now, I remember you mentioning it, because I was like, I wanted to go, but I mean,
But you just come back, yeah.
Mm.
But no, so I'm actually excited about that because it's 70,000 UK fans, and I feel like those are the more people go to the AEW show will be the more of the hardcore fans
Yeah.
who really watch the indie wrestling stuff. So then I imagine it's going to be very fucking loud for everything. I'm going to book the day off for Monday. We got Monday off for a bank holiday afterwards. I'm going to book the Tuesday off too because I don't think my voice is going to
oh,
recover.
I'm so pissed off because I literally get back on that day. I was like, otherwise I would have gone, and because I've
Yeah, I
never
know.
been to a wrestling event as well, so I was like, that
That would have been a
that
good one
looked
to
like
go
a
to
good
It should, I was gonna say
they,
it should be fucking hype.
they are going to wow out. Like the thing about WWE is, like, while it's hyped, they don't do a lot of in-ring stuff. It's a lot very slow, and like it's it's very like you get the same style with AEW. It's gonna be a lot of like people who we might see a death. Like a nigga might jump off forward and just head straight
You
first.
know who I assume would it's that
He's so
Spike
hyped.
Dudley, it's that Spike Dudley looking dude, the
Darby
half,
Allin.
half
Yeah.
Spike,
Half face paint.
Spike,
Yeah, he might.
Spike Dudley and Sting's love child.
One of my favorite wrestlers as well. That's the worst bit where he keeps saying he doesn't want to wrestle for a while. He literally said, I don't want to wrestle for years. I was like, yeah, you're not going to be able to. You're not going to be able to walk in about 3.
I was gonna say,
He's
bro,
like
his
five
finishing move
downstairs.
is his fucking finishing move is designed to fucking break your back.
It's one of them where it's like it's probably going to be really exciting. And that many UK fans in one area, yeah, we're
Okay. Question: what is your favorite finishing move of all time? Any promotion? I've got mine, 100%. Mine is PT Williams' Canadian Destroyer. Now, while they've abused the shit out of that to this point, back in the days when I used to be a hardcore fan and watch every TNA event, if you got hit with the Canadian Destroyer, I nearly claimed whiplash. I was like, yeah, that was mad. I could never understand how he flips, and I was like, what's going on?
Bro, you cannot talk
How
about
could you
how
flip
they
flop? How could
abuse
you
moves
flip?
and not talk about the fucking sweet chin music, bro. It is
that's been
disgusting.
bastardized.
It's
Been bastardized.
disgusting.
No,
Disgusting.
I see a man get super kicked and go, all right, cool. I'm like, what the fuck do you mean, fam? That is it, it's done. You should be asleep. Night, nigga. Like, I'm cold.
Yeah,
like,
no, it's trash.
the thing is, it happened through eras. Moves that ended matches 10 years ago. Now you're just transitions.
Yeah.
My favorite finishing's probably
The God's Gift was also pretty good, or Phoenix Splash.
God's Last Gift. Pedigree, maybe? I don't know.
Pedigree's
you love
great.
Pedigree.
Pedigree's great. Pedigree's
I
great.
always preferred Triple H's Spinebuster over his Pedigree, though. His
Yeah,
Spinebuster
yeah.
is my favorite Spinebuster.
I
'Cause he
do
gives you
like the
good
phenomenal
airtime.
forearm. If the phenomenal forearm was like a bigger thing when I was a kid, bro, I would have been jumping off everything. Yeah, I would have
Actually, you
been
know what?
fucking
No, that's
sick.
true. My favorite finish is probably the Stars Clash.
Stars
That's good. That's good. That's a
Yeah.
good finisher.
It's one of them that I generally watched as a kid, and I was like, yeah, I don't know how you did that shit.
It's a lot more dangerous than we took it for, because if you don't
Uh-huh.
tuck your chin in,
No.
you're done for.
It's if you do tuck your
Oh
chin.
yeah, because you're
Yeah.
supposed to have it back. Because
So,
So
there was
like in the moment
Yeah.
though, you'd get fucking confused. You would
No, so
honestly
basically,
get confused.
the reason why it's such a dangerous move is because in every other wrestling move you take in, you tuck your neck to reduce the impact, and then obviously you want to take all the impact on your back because obviously if you
Bigger,
hit something,
wider.
you want a larger surface area.
yeah.
Yeah.
But with the Stars Clash, if you tuck your neck, because of the way you go down, you go neck first.
Oh.
So you have to like keep it straight so that you just go flat. And
Yeah.
people naturally tuck their neck, and then he broke one. One guy broke their neck,
Yeah.
and then one guy, AJ, almost broke his neck.
Broke
Was it
it, but
Ellsworth?
he saved it last
Yeah, it was
second.
James Ellsworth. He's
Yeah.
like, oh, shit, you better stop. But yeah, I love the Stars Clash. I was literally like, Stars Clash was the best move saw ever when I was a kid. Was like the hype moves. I'd be like, I can't wait. What's that TNA
Okay.
again?
Anything else of wrestling that's worth noting?
No, that's
Coming
not
up.
it.
I don't think so. I think that's a good covering
covered it
spot.
for a while.
I didn't
CM
think
looks
wrestling
sick.
would go on for 18 minutes, but I'm kind of here for it. I'm kind of here for it.
We did have UFC yesterday. The UFC event
look,
yesterday.
man. Wrestling is short sports. There's nothing else.
No,
fucking going on.
bro, there's literally nothing, and like what the transfers are a bit like trash.
United have signed, allegedly signed Mount. I don't know how I feel about it, and that's all I'm going to say. There we go. Cool.
Hang on.
I mean-
So what isn't Mount a CDM?
Centre mid. He's not a CDM. He's
Because I was
So
like,
basically-
would they have like Casemiro and Mount next to each other? Or
no.
they instead of each other?
Casemiro plays your CDM role, pivoting, holding the defense, and then you play Mount and Fernandez, and they both
Work off
basically
together.
we'd have more balance. It's like De Bruyne and Gundogan. You've got like if
But I
one
thought
goes,
our
one will stay
weakest
back.
point was our striking, like our attacking.
I mean,
Yes,
our attack is not good.
we don't have a striker. We
Because,
said, we said
our defense is without Maguire. Our defense is pretty solid. Wan-Bissaka, Shaw. You've got was it? Was it? My one's gone blank. Rodriguez.
Martinez.
Martinez. There we go. I knew some Spanish.
What's it, Rodriguez? Rodriguez. Right now.
Okay. In my defense, it's because I'm looking at the UFC stuff. We got Rodriguez fighting this week.
Oh, okay. Well, so Nas, our biggest problem is striking because we don't have a striker. We sent Weghorst back to Burnley, and we need to buy a striker, but we also don't have the money because this takeover has got in. De Gea hasn't signed a new contract, so we don't have a keeper. So right now, we don't have it. De Gea isn't a Man United player right now.
Wait, the man that's been saving United.
Yeah, but this season, this season is
Bro, he doesn't deserve the amount of blame he's getting. That's some fucking bullshit, bro.
No, for sure. I mean, he's a scapegoat for sure, but
100%.
He's had some dodgy misses though.
He has some dodgy misses, and also basically what happened is the United fans obviously we were losing a lot. Originally, people kept blaming Maguire, so then they became a pro-Maguire fan group who were like, "No, Maguire's great because he's great for England. It must be De Gea's fault." And
That's
then now
such stupidity.
they've doubled down. So every mistake that basically, if a goal goes in, they claim it's a De Gea mistake. A man made a 2-hour Twitter video, movie style of all De Gea's mistakes. I skimmed into it. Like some of them are like a cross comes in and someone scores from it. They're like 5 defenders let a striker run through. They're like De Gea mistake. But no, he hasn't signed a new contract with United. So right now, he's not a United player.
Does anyone know if he's going to, or does he have any offers?
United announced that they are still in talks with him. But right now,
probably trying to
negotiate
walk away less money. Yeah.
Basically, he's on a lot of money. We want to get him for less money, but also with the idea that he wants to be a number one. They're like, oh, we might sign another keeper, but also we might not sign another keeper. So like, you could be number one or number two. We don't know. And he's like, he can go to Saudi right now and make fucking bank.
But is that not something they should have prepared for?
Figure it out. Yes.
Yeah. No, but we're stupid. We're stupid.
United, we're so focused on the takeover that's like died down. Where like,
so they're not going to sell.
No, they are selling, but like the Qatar bid,
they still want like control. Even after the sale,
like, two of the Glazers want to stay with United and basically collect a paycheck. Some of the minor shareholders don't want that deal because they won't get money. So you got two sides both threatened. So the minor shareholders are threatening to sue Sir Jim Ratcliffe, and then the two Glazers who don't want to leave refuse to sign up for the Qatar deal. So we're just stuck in this thing where like now United aren't getting any money in. Arsenal are spending 110 million on one player. And like doing 200 million transfer windows. Man City is strengthening, and we're just sat here like even Liverpool beside
we're just
sat here like any spare change.
We're just sat here where our stadium chairs are so small that even me, being 5'2", struggled with it.
Yes, we're sat here like nah. We don't even want 5 million. We don't even want 85 million for Harry Kane. We can give you 6 million, 1 McTominay, 10 tip tops now. 10 prime bottles later, and then maybe a Fred. Like if we just like next year a Fred, and,
brother.
Like and we're like, what do you mean? No, okay, we'll throw you a Maguire in. Maguire,
of which no one wants that.
And everyone's like,
no one wants Maguire, bro.
Do you know what that sounds like to me? Do you know back in the days in school when someone had a match attack card that you really wanted, but you always
trash.
Yeah,
trade 20 pieces of trash. That's what we're doing. We're like, we want that, but we ain't got that, so we'll give you. McTominay, Maguire, Fred. You like Dallo? You like Dallo? You don't like Dallo? Okay.
I mean, to be fair, Bayern put an official bid of like 70 mil for Kane. Like I think yesterday. I don't say literally yesterday.
70 mil for Kane.
Yeah, and they rejected it.
He's 30 years old. He's 30. Or about to be 30. He's in his last year of his contract, and Tottenham were like, no.
And
they're like, what do you mean? No.
Footballer's prime is though.
A striker. So. A striker like Harry Kane, 27, 28, it's probably the time where you're most injury-free, still quick, things aren't breaking down. But that's like 28 to like 31, 32, if you're lucky. Like if Benzema, Lewandowski, a striker who's smarter than they are quick, 30, 31. But also you're normally signing your biggest contract at like 26, 27. Harry Kane's at 29, 30, and it's like,
leaving his prime.
If you give them a 4 or 5 year contract, it's a gamble because you're never getting that money back. You have to
2,
accept
3
that
years.
you have to accept you're getting 2 great years and maybe 1 decent year, and then you might be able to ship them off to Saudi.
But it's one of those ones where you get a lot of experience, you get safety, and you get someone who can train or help out the
It's
younger.
winning now.
Yeah.
It's choosing to win now over choosing to win for the next 10 years.
Or
For
no,
Real
it's giving you-
Madrid and a
it's
Bayern Munich,
preparing
that
you.
works.
Well,
But
if you have a young striker who can learn from the older striker, then I guess. But
Yeah.
if you're getting him in just for the goals, you're getting him in for we want to win things now. Bayern, we could have won the treble, which is the best thing you can do in German football because they only have 1 cup. But we lost what did we lose? They lost the cup to some shit team after we saw. Basically, once we bought Tuchel in, we lost everything.
Yep.
And we almost lost the league with Dortmund and Bottlers.
Fucking wish you did. Fucking wish you did. So close.
I put the bet on. I told you,
Bro, I
before
was
the game,
hoping, everyone was hoping, bro. And
before the game, I said Dortmund draw, Bayern win. Put the bet on. Won the bet and said I read them. There we go.
It's so sad.
Gambling is haram.
I know. I was gambling like fruit pastels and that. It was
Okay.
it was a business deal. It wasn't
Well, yeah.
but now, nothing in football. We're in that like July period where nothing's going on.
Yeah.
Obviously, Arsenal signed a couple players. It's cool. Man City let Gundogan's gone Barcelona. It's like, UFC
Well,
kind of shit right now.
I was gonna say. Well, now, are you aware of when the next important UFC card is going to be, or
next
are they a
week.
bit trapped?
Okay. To be fair, UFC at the moment has been very diluted because ESPN has been giving them so much money for like a set number of pay-per-views that they've kind of washed it down. So they'll have like 1 or 2 good fights, and then the rest are quite dead. Now, yesterday's one was actually decent. So you had pretty good. You had Guram Kutukulalava. I can't even say his name.
What?
Guram. He's a 155, upcoming 155er. He trains with the likes of Hamza Chimaev, coming out of his Georgian heritage, but he's from Sweden. Absolute monster. And he went up against Alves Brenner, who's Charles Oliveira's guy. My man had a gash across his head. He looked like some Brazilian Harry Potter. I was like, yo, this man's done for. He was done for. Like, round 1, he just kind of like, they're kind of like, it was weird. It's kind of a lot of wrestling. Round 2, man was getting split open. And then all of a sudden, he kind of like gave him a little quick clip. And Guram, who everyone thought was a rising superstar, out. I was like, rah, like that then. You also had, so that was a pretty good event. Then you had Kevin Lee coming back after he left UFC.
Bro, how old is that guy?
He's only 30. He's only 30.
Bro, he's been about for so long. I think he's like 50.
He's been about. But the thing is, he had a very good run. And then he went on a losing streak. I think it was after the Charles Oliveira fight. And since then, he just hasn't been able to get back to where he was before.
He's been gone so long, his brother's more famous than him.
But his brother's more famous from eating food. But yeah, fam, did you see that? Did you see ESPN put up that Instagram video of his brother? Was his name Keith Lee?
Keith Lee. Yeah.
Keith Lee, yeah. And everyone in the comments like, yeah, but what you eating though?
I mean,
okay, so yeah, but
when's the next UFC card for like the the casual fans who just want a good fight?
No. Okay. Well, let me just get through this one then. Kevin Lee versus Renat, whatever. He's another scary Russian, Georgian, Eastern European guy. Finished him off, 1 quick jab. 55 seconds, quick jab, choked him out, done. What's mad is because there's such a big gap between 155 and welterweight, which is 170. He's at a state. He's a 160, 165 pounder, so he's kind of too small for one weight, but gives up way too much for another weight. So it's kind of an awkward stage. So yeah, he lost. You had Sean Strickland. Good. He came out pretty strong. Won round 2, but otherwise that was dead. This week's event, UFC 290. We've got Alexander Volkanovski versus Yair Rodriguez. That's a phenomenal fight. We've got Yair Rodriguez, great takedowns. He's got good submissions and phenomenal kicking. His taekwondo is elite, everyone knows, but it's the height difference. It's that reach management. How is Volkanovski going to get in? Because that's what he needs to do. He needs to get in, get on the inside boxing, take him down, and try and control him that way. But yeah, but thing is, you saw Emmett and Volkanovski are similar size, and Emmett couldn't do shit. He got choked out, and I think it's round 2. So that's a big one. You got the co-main event. No, hang on. Does anyone care about the Volkanovski fight?
I'm not gonna lie.
I'm not gonna lie.
I started skipping ahead. UFC 291 near my birthday. Poirier gave G. I just remember that was happening. So thank you.
Fam, okay. This week's card's a good card. You got Bo Nickel and Trayshawn Gore, 2 upcoming fighters. One's a kickboxer. Well, one's more of a kickboxer. One's a wrestler. So okay. Well, Jalen Turner versus Dan Hooker. Another 2 long, lanky 155ers. Gonna be all stand up. Should be a fun fight. You got Robert Whittaker versus Dricus du Plessis. I think Robert Whittaker's gonna win.
Is that the main event?
No, that's the third fight on the card, on the main event card. Sorry.
So what's
the main event? The main event. No, it's not even co. Brandon Moreno is a co, and the main event is Alex Volkanovski.
Okay. So it's a good card this week. It's a good card this week. Then.
But Robert Whittaker is most likely going to win, but everyone kind of hopes Dricus du Plessis wins because he claimed that he's the only real African fighting out of Africa. Bearing in mind, this is in time where Francis Ngannou, Kamaru Usman, and Israel Adesanya were champions. But basically, his whole idea is, I'm the only one who's still in Africa because he's South African and fighting out of Africa. Everyone else is fighting from either Australia or New Zealand, America.
Because these niggas can afford it. Like, you're living in a first world country. What do you want them to do about it?
What the fuck do you think UFC is in America? Like, what the fuck am I? I'm not staying in Africa where there's no fights.
Yeah. If I'm living in Australia or New Zealand, it's because it's a beautiful country and it makes sense.
As you can imagine, him being a white man saying he's the only real African to 3 black men. It didn't really go down so well.
My guy took some lessons from Kobe Covington, bro. I'm here for it.
Essentially, yeah. But yeah, and then the only other fight. Well, there's quite a few good fights I'm looking forward to, but the only one I'm also looking forward to is Robbie Lawler versus Nico Price, because it's Robbie Lawler's final fight, as far as I'm aware, and he's retiring, so it should be a good one. But
that's as far as I'm aware. I've got a question.
Yes.
So. Some news broke. Well, some rumors broke. Yesterday during the Money in the Bank, that because of the WWE and the merger, that Ronda Rousey might be fighting Holly Holm again.
But in UFC.
Yes.
Yeah. So
she's got a fight coming.
UFC is coming to England. That's another more. I'd rather talk about that as opposed to.
I only asked nonsense. No. I only asked that to see his eye roll.
Arsenal coming back. You've got Daniel Wood. You got Paul Craig. You got Jai Herbert.
For fuck's sake.
His lazy eye went so mad when he had Ronda.
Ronda the Goat Rousey, bro.
Yeah, but no, they're claiming that she might do a return. I don't care, but
nobody cares. She's not doing a return. I don't care.
No, she is. She is.
We'll see.
Okay. Well, I feel like
if she does, she's going to get a fat bag. It's going to be one of these really weird events. I don't think she even needs to fight Holly Holmes because Holly Holmes would still whoop her. I think she'd need to fight like.
No. It's Ronda Holmes. They're doing their.
Bothered, man.
Bro, just do a females BMF title and call it a day. That's what I'm saying.
Basically, now that Amanda Nunes is gone. If they bring in Ronda, they're like, oh, Ronda's champion. They're going to poison Holly. Like, yeah, Ronda's champion again. Well, let's put her back on another Fast and Furious movie. And off it goes.
You're only a year away from Ronda being champion and Conor being the champion. Think about it.
That would actually be peak UFC. That would be peak UFC.
That would be whitewash UFC. I'm going to claim racism on everything. You do realize... Okay, no. You do realize Conor McGregor and Michael Chandler have had this entire Tough Enough event nobody cares about, but the Ultimate Fire, sorry. The Ultimate Fire, it's been dead. My man is 0-6. He's lost 6 events. And the only thing he can say is make it 3 rounds. Big man, you lost 2 out of the 3. Wait, what does that matter? Why do you want one more round for your man to get whooped on her? Like he hasn't even signed a deal with Chandler or the UFC to fight Chandler. They always have a deal where after the after the event, or after the whole Vado, they will always fight. They agreed on that verbally, and now man's not in the testing pool.
Bro, why the
He's
fuck would
obviously
you?
upset.
Why the fuck would you want to fight Michael Chandler, bro? Like,
Because he agreed to for the money.
brother, Conor McGregor says shit, bro, but he would. Michael Chandler would destroy that man, bro.
Yeah, I genuinely expect Chandler to just jump up, bam, done.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
All jokes about like, oh, why would Conor fight him? I was looking at the bracket thing of the Ultimate Fighter the other day.
Yeah.
Fam, Conor doesn't have anyone in the semi-finals yet.
Damn.
No one. It's so bad.
In the bantamweight bracket, I think it's 3 Chandlers, and that's because one of the other fights hasn't happened yet. Literally, at this point, Chandler could literally have all 8 people in the semi-finals, and Conor could just disappear.
Connor's done.
Jesus
Yeah,
Christ.
I think Connor wanted to lose.
Yeah, I know.
I mean,
I'm just like, I'm doing as little work as possible, blood. You man better leave. Get out of my face. You can't fight, join my team.
Listen, man. Sometimes that energy works. Sometimes that energy works, bro.
Turn up for some damn finals, fam. Fuck that.
All right, let's get this. Fair enough.
All right. Well,
Conor.
well, I feel like that covers up the sports section nice and lovely. I feel like that kind of tied in influencer nonsense there too, which is great. Davian, did Joe send you a poem? I don't think he did.
He didn't, and I told him the podcast was today, so that's on him this time.
Well, there you go. Maybe you guys will see it in week 10. But other than that, ladies and gentlemen, we can now jump into the Quora questions and see what follows after that.
We'll have to be here for those questions.
Yes, the questions are fine. It's the next section where you can happily leave
I can make my exit.
Yes, okay. Yes. Okay, so the first question here. I've been dating this guy for 7 months, and I have a feeling that he's a gold digger. How can I test this and make sure my concern is right?
How much money she got? Yo,
the first guy run a credit check on him.
Yeah. What you do is you go through his phone, okay? Because if he's not a cheater, then he'll let you go through his phone. You go swipe onto an app called Clear Score or Experian. Okay, check his credit score.
Motherfucker, dude.
Okay, you don't check his WhatsApp. You don't check his Snapchat. You check his Clear Score or Experian. I recommend Experian.
If it's 999, if it's 999, bro.
Hang on, let me see what mine is. What's your credit score at the moment?
I know. Last time I checked, mine was like 700 and something.
Bloody hell! Out of 999.
Yeah.
I mean,
where's your credit gone?
That's not bad enough,
isn't it?
No, bro. You know what the average is?
It's like 530.
Yeah.
Mine was 995.
Oh.
The average credit score in the UK is 540.
No, it's gone down. It's gone down. It's 180 now.
What?
980, 980, 980.
My guy said what? What? My guy gambled on the side, bro.
T, did you see how that has to show his phone to the camera? He was like, no. You.
No, where's it
I
gone
would be
down?
like, this guy's up to some haram activities, bro. There's no way.
It's excellent. It's not. How dare you go down?
Oh my god, that would have been criminal.
Okay,
That
can you
should
go
have
down
been
if
criminal.
I don't use my credit card? Because I haven't used my credit card in ages.
It can go down for any reason. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Racism.
That's above 900. Doesn't matter, fam.
Literally.
I was 999, and like it doesn't matter. It's the same thing.
Okay.
It's your likelihood to get accepted. So
yeah. Alright, check his credit score. Or claim you got fired. Don't buy him anything and don't pay for anything. Just say you've got a new job, okay, and you just do it that way.
So you got a new job and you don't get paid for like 6 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. More importantly, say you lost your job and ask him to pay for one meal.
Ooh. Oh no. Be like, I need grocery shopping for the month.
Grocery shopping. No. Ask him. Can he lend you money to pay the bills?
No. That's asking a bit too much on this done still. That's asking a little bit too much.
No. If you're serious, I bet I got you. If it's
that's how every one of these things are like test them.
For me, it's what. Okay, for me, I would never get into a relationship if I don't see a future. You mans do it because it's one of those ones where it's like, bit of fun. But for me, it's one of those where if you can see a future, then you'd be willing to pay
too
for
bright, dog.
Hello to very
my pagan blocks on. That's great. I'm carrying on. I'm just.
Okay, 920.
Yeah, T, you gotta step up your game, man.
Ah, brother, it'll adjust itself, man. God damn it.
Well, this is what happens when you're an alcoholic and you have a credit card.
Listen,
that's
man.
Let's go about credit cards. Okay, I'm not
This is what happens when you buy
I mean,
on credit.
what?
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 Let's ignore Nas. Anyway, what I would do is, I mean, it depends how far you're in a relationship. If you're not that far in, then just see how he acts in terms of making plans, and if he just expects you to pay for everything, and then randomly, and then if you're not sure, like just bring up the idea of a prenup, and if that nigga starts cutting over and almost dying, and the idea that
Trust me. Bring up a prenup. What
Yeah,
would you
like-
bring up? You,
like,
you think I'm here for the money? That's it. End of relationship. If that's what you want. Huh?
And
It's either
see,
prenup
this is-
or me.
and this
It's
is
either
why
the prenup or
if
me.
they do any of that shit, then they're a gold digger. Now, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, if you're a person making money, then
I've never. I
what's wrong
hate
with the gold
that.
digger in it?
I hate that
Yep.
idea of see the prenup or me because I've seen it happen so many times, and they're like, "Oh, why are you thinking about failing, or why are you thinking about the relationship failing?" Fam, it's about protection. Anything could happen. I will always support a person getting a prenup. Always.
Yeah, no. Prenup is smart for people who are like really
unless
rich.
you're willing to lose
Nas,
half of
Nas,
everything.
You're logical. I feel like our group as a group is logical.
Mhm.
So realistically, a prenup would just ensure that you get out what you put into it when you came into it.
Yeah.
People who are emotional see it as a sign of you've got a contingency plan in case it doesn't work.
No, my
Also-
contingency plan is my 3 other wives.
Oh.
And then, yeah, some people see it as like not being fully in the relationship, and other people just want to steal your money and are like, damn, if I secure a rich, I want rich.
True.
I want half.
Joke's on you. I got no money.
Yeah, boy. So that's how about. Jokes
Poor
on them,
bitch.
nigga.
At me. All right, not bad. Okay, so yeah, you got some useful advice there. Next question up
You
No, wait,
here.
I got-
Be
bet
stupid.
Give me all your money, and then you.
Oh yeah,
you-
we'll hold
real.
on to your. Okay, this is what you do. We hold
Oh,
on. You
God.
send your money to the Bank of Bad Decisions. Okay.
Yeah.
We hold it onto it, 0 interest. Just saying,
That's haram.
no charges, no haram, and then
Yeah.
we'll give it back to you
What's the
in a different currency. We'll give you. So you give us 300. You give us like £30,000. We give you back $30,000 Nigerian
We'll
dollars.
give you 30,000 Zimbabwean dollars.
When
Don't
you
worry.
said when you said dollars,
It's the
I was like, you better specify what type of dollars we're talking about here, bro.
Yeah, no. It will say $30,000 on it, and you'll think, damn, they only took 1,000. And what we will see is it says Zimbabwean dollars. And sorry,
You'll get back 5p.
We'll give-
5p.
No. She gets charged for the exchange rate as well, so she's lost money.
You're negatively owe
We'll send
money.
you- We'll send you a bill in the we'll send you a bill
Yeah,
in the post.
Big man, you owe the Zimbabwean government £40.
Oh, I mean, hey, this kind of leads very perfectly onto the next question here. How can I get a wait? Hold on. How can I get a white husband when I'm a Ugandan girl?
Yes. Yes.
Every day,
Every
day,
I'm
trying to secure
it's together in perfect harmony.
Big man, have you seen our skin color? You're asking the wrong people. What are you
No, they're not. Okay. If you want to get what, you got to find common interests with them. Also, probably find one of them white men who like, if go on Twitter and type in.
We're compensating.
No, so it's not enough to not be racist. You have to be anti-racist. Type that or quote into Twitter. You'll pull about 350 profiles. Just go through like it's Tinder, follow, and then just find out when they put BLM
Oh
in
my
there.
god.
It's got BLM in their profile.
Oh no.
Just type in, my Black Lives Matters.
Bear in mind, when you do this, there will be some cons. Like they think they know more about your culture than you do.
Yeah.
Because they watch
Yeah,
the
damn
YouTube
straight.
on it. They've tried fufu before, and they don't actually understand it, but they're gonna claim that they do. Okay,
They went
they're gonna
to
say
Uganda
they
and
love
Ethiopia.
seasoned food. Okay,
They
and
do
they're
not
gonna brag about you to everyone, and
I mean,
their
that's-
friends.
that's cute, that's
Their
fine.
friends will just be like them.
Yeah, also beware of the fact that obviously they may say they've gone to your country on a gap year, so they know the culture.
Gap year.
Also,
On a gap year.
gap year. I
Oh
mean, on
my
a
god,
gap-
I went there on a
Also,
gap year and I really
remember,
enjoyed it.
just because they are BLM does not mean their parents are or their
Facts.
friends.
Facts.
More likely than not, the parents aren't.
Yeah, if anything, so so if you're married to come into the country, make sure you've got a little money in case, because they're gonna try and fight it a bit. And also, appreciate the fact that if he tries to cook for you, it may not be the level of
It won't be the same. It won't be the same.
like
Okay, I would recommend you don't let him cook for you. I recommend you just tell him
No.
breakfast. No, I would give him breakfast. That's it. You get eggs. You get eggs.
I thought you were gonna continue on a little list.
we ran out.
Just
He's
said
like,
eggs.
they fucked that up. They fucked that up.
And
Toast.
beans.
Nah, and then also
Toast. I've seen these that mess up toast. They have warm bread. They have warm bread. I'm telling you. People in my office used to have toast, and it used to be slightly yellow. I need it to be golden, like nearly burnt. Like I'm talking golden.
It's not toast.
It's warm bread.
It's a little crunch. That's not what
Like,
toast.
I'm telling you to a point where you put butter on it and the bread rips.
That is criminal. That's just fucking criminal.
Just do all those things, and then if that fails, then
If someone came up to me with that kind of toast, I would Canadian destroy them.
No, question. Do you guys, what do you prefer, margarine or butter?
I always use margarine. I don't really use butter.
Oh, really? I'm a butter guy,
I don't really
dude.
use butter.
The thing is, I like butter. Like,
This tastes better for me.
Butter smells to me.
butter does taste better.
It does taste better.
But
I'm on that diet though, you see. So I'm having those blue margarines. Not even the green
Blue.
Flora, the blue ones. They're the light Flora light.
The Flora lights with the
Yeah.
Oh,
and butter tastes better for sure. But like, if I'm just having a quick, like, let's say I'm having like peanut butter or something, or if I'm having like something, like I go for the cheaper shit and then just put a little bit on and then that's it. Like it's, butter. I have to say that for like that's expensive. Like, you're rich. You say you got money to have butter.
Okay. I want to stop you there because you said peanut butter and it sent me on a completely. I kind of zoned out and I went to a different,
dimension.
And it pissed me off. Okay. The channel that pisses me off the most is Lad Bible. When they do US versus anything UK, I am
literally Davian just had a fucking go about this.
They are evil. I'm telling you, they are Tories. They are 100% Tories. Because who was it? Seth Rollins the other day came on. Who chooses these crisps? Who chooses Twiglets? What privileged pedophile has a Twiglet? You are a pedophile if you eat a Twiglet. Okay. Inside and eat a stick. Okay. Wrap it around in a branch and eat that. Fam, you're out here, and then there's it should have been a pickled onion monster. Shut up, man. You go for the yellow monster bunches or the red ones. The purple ones are nasty as well. Just drink vinegar.
Hey, put some respect on the purple ones. Those are OG. Put some respect on them. Those are OG.
That's what I think about you and your OG quiz. Right, but I'm like, fam, every time, horrible choices. None of it makes sense. I'm like, yo, British people have better food than this.
I was so angry when the reason why I laughed, because when you mentioned that, I was watching a video while I was on Discord, and when they brought out sausage, bean, and cheese melt from Greg's versus KFC, I was like, these are not in the same category. That is like we are UK. I'm picking KFC blood. No, that is not.
They don't choose anything ever in the same category. You're putting like for instance, one that was somewhat similar was a Gordon Ramsay one they did, and he had scone with the creme fraiche and jam, or either that or Pop Tarts with the same flavoring. I was like, all right, makes sense. Both kind of pastry-ish. Both have the similar kind of texture, not textures, but flavors. And obviously, Britain one's way better because it's old school. But
my guy is just disgusted. My guy spiraled.
They need to go back to Facebook, okay? Do not Facebook shit. So it pisses me off every time I see it. Why?
To be fair though, that interview just made
drinks. Who has that shit?
I know I'm like his peg, I won't have this.
I was say that interview just made me appreciate Seth Rollins more though. He's a very cool guy.
It's flowery. I like that line.
No. But the worst thing isn't even the food. It's the laughing behind the camera. They laugh at anything and everything, and it hurts.
Yeah, because he says, "Oh, who wants to have Hershey's Kisses?" and they go,
They are literally
Oh my God.
that would kiss your ass.
It's an office laugh.
Yeah, it's no.
Look, man,
It's,
they want to make their guests seem funny, so they get a little office laugh. It's fine.
I mean, I was gonna say, bro. I was gonna say, depending on who your fucking guest is, bro. Like, you just have to. You just have to. All right.
Yeah, I laughed my mind. It was funny. Anyway, that's
All right. The final Quora question for today,
Oh
ladies
shit, that's
and
what we're
gentlemen.
doing. Fuck.
I was gonna say the fact that peanut butter and jelly just said Nas on a rampage. But all right, final Quora question for today. What would you do if you started dating a girl and she said she was really into watching anime?
marrying.
Oh, wow,
What would you
do
do if you were going to marry a girl and she said she was really into watching anime, but it became true after a couple of weeks that she lied and she has no interest in this at all, and she never wants to watch this with me? Do you think I can continue to make this relationship work?
Big man, wait, hold up. You're about to fumble a bag over someone who doesn't watch anime. Are you dumb? You cretin, incel piece of shit. Go outside. Go smell some. Smell some flowers. Die of hay fever and shut up. What is up with these? This is why I don't want to take part in these stupid questions. Oh my god, she doesn't watch anime. I watch anime. If she doesn't watch, fair enough. If she lied to you, but she wanted to get like some commonality.
I'm gonna say I'm not gonna lie.
Wanted commonality.
Oh, you should.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. If she lied about watching anime and because she thinks I want to watch anime, firstly I'm gassed because I mean she cares enough about me to lie.
I was
Because
gonna
I probably learned
say.
about a couple of things.
She
too.
knows something about
Secondly-
you, big man. At
Yeah.
least she knows something about you.
And secondly, just watch anime by yourself like you were doing anyway. You end up with your
Exactly.
girl. What are you gonna do? Watch it by yourself. So watch it by yourself, fam.
My guy's like, oh yeah, she won't watch
you
it
try
with me.
to introduce them to the best anime you know. First, find out their personality. What are they into? Like, what kind of? If they watch K dramas, what kind are they into? Like,
Nas, what if she's
rom-com?
one of those girls who just don't like, they don't have a hobby, they just do
Then
nothing
leave,
but scroll
then
TikTok?
leave. No, not worth it. Not worth it. You are in for a lifetime of depression.
No,
'Cause all they do is they come home. Oh my! I don't understand. How can you not have? They have no personalities. Literally,
No hobbies, no nothing.
Other than talking crap about people behind their back and scrolling through TikTok. That's it. They don't want to go out. They don't want to eat. They don't want to watch anything. I'm like, do you want to go gym? No.
No.
What do you
Some
want to
people,
eat?
that's just their personality, bro. That's it.
I'm out here watching videos on how to be more like.
Bro, I've
How to
dated
be-
girls who just don't do anything. They just exist.
But what do they do for fun though? Like,
I don't know. No, what did you do this weekend? Nah, nothing much. Just chilled at home. That's it.
see, I say that because people at work ask me what did you do this weekend. I'm like, none of your business. So I'm going to tell you I did nothing, and you're going to think I have no life. And I'm happy with that because it stops you from asking me again. But if I ask someone, they say they did nothing. I look at them like nothing, as in like you just laid in bed and watched a show, right? No. Oh.
Nah.
Just blank out. 2
Yeah,
days.
brother. Some people just don't do shit.
No, doing nothing is up there on things that throw me off as much as people who don't have inner monologues in their brain.
Inner
Like,
monologues in their brain. What I don't understand how that I have to fight the inner monologue. I don't know if I'm talking or the inner monologue talking all the time. He's evil, I tell you, evil. He's a bully.
sake.
He's mean to me, and I don't like him.
He's emo and he's a bully to me. Holy fucking shit,
Like,
man.
how do people not have inner monologues? Do they just see words? Like, all of a sudden, they get they realize they need the toilet, so they go to. Are they children? Grow up, get an inner monologue. Like, this is why you say shit. This is why they say stuff without thinking about it.
The way it's been explained to me is that it's not. They don't have a running monologue. They just have thoughts like, "Oh, I'm hungry," and then go and get food.
Are you a
Yep.
robot? Fam, you're clones.
Some people
You
are,
man-
bro. Some
you
people
mans
are.
aren't real. You aren't real. You're clones of your true selves. That's where it is. You haven't got that function yet. You're waiting for the upgrade. That makes no sense. I'm hungry. I'm good. I need to think of 45 minutes. Today, I was in the kitchen for a good 15 minutes trying to figure out, I'm hungry, but what do I want to eat? What am I feeling? Having a full discussion with myself. Like, it was weird.
Well, that's how I
They're
feel
the
about food.
people who sit at home and have no personality. because they just switch off.
Switch
Yeah,
off.
They haven't. They
Is that a
haven't
charging phone?
any-
That's
What's
like,
that show? Megan, is that movie like Megan where it's that
Yeah.
doll that just switches off? You're a doll. mate,
That
you're
that
not
movie
real.
that movie was like I don't even know that movie. I didn't know how to feel about the movie. That movie was shit, but like somewhat okay at the same time. It was,
You know
just
what? I'm done with
mid
this
as
Quora
fuck.
shit. You this stupid ass bullshit question. Tell him to grow up. Get off Quora.
yeah, just watch anime by yourself, and then be thankful you have a woman. And
I was gonna say, bro, you're fucking lucky. Call it a
bitching on the
day. Stop
internet.
bitching.
Stop bitching on the
Aye.
internet to single people. That you got a girl that likes shit, that doesn't like shit you like. They will tell you to break up with her because they want you to be unhappy.
Well, there you go.
T,
Well, yeah.
Now that you've finally watched Spider-Man, I don't know if you've talked about it in your last one
have
because I
not.
don't watch the. Yeah, okay. So
I don't know what the podcast.
I see you go up. I press the like button, and there you go.
That's all you need to do. That's all you need to do.
I've done my job.
Watch your
Aye,
fans. That's
aye.
hit that like button.
So now that you've seen Spider-Man, what did you think of it?
Nothing really much to say. It's a 9.5 out of 10. Didn't like the cliffhanger. Like that's it, bro. Like it's a good movie.
Nothing much to say. Davian was a
Bro,
white man
it's a
when he went into
9.5 out of
the
10. It was fantastic. The cliffhanger made me punch Davian. Like what else?
Yes.
Like what else do you want me
Look
to
at
say?
him. It's filled with
It's a
bruises.
10 out of 10
Apparently
movie.
The new one's not coming out to 2026 though. It's
I was gonna say, bro, we got fucking 3 years to discuss this. Bro, we got 3 years to discuss this movie anyway. Like,
That's delayed because of the studio. So instead of it coming out March next year, they were like, it might get pushed back to 2026.
Why? Hold on, what?
Oh, you
the
didn't know?
animators, bro. They're like, we
no,
need time. You're not
Instead of it
forcing
coming
us
out
to do
next
this.
year.
No,
Year,
okay, no, that's fair. That's fair. If they say they need time, they need time because that is a work
That
of
makes,
art.
but it makes the cliffhanger so much worse now. I thought it was like, alright, I've got like 9 months and then I can watch part 2. Like that's fine. 3 years. I'm going to watch the new one. I'm going to watch the one that just came out so many times. Just so I can be
Yeah.
like, okay,
You
I'm
have to watch
ready.
it like once a year
I would have
leading
said,
up to.
I would have said end of 2024. Which
They're
should
going to
be
do it as soon as they can, but 2026 is like
Late.
the projection if it
Yeah.
takes.
I'm thinking like
Oh,
summer
I'm gonna say-
2025.
yeah.
I just want to say, Miles
2025.
with braids is just, that is.
Okay, because
I'm ready.
okay, to me,
Ready.
okay, I'm only saying this so that you can make your YouTube short some bullshit, get those views. But I don't know if Spider-Man's still getting views. It might do. Some man's like T just watch it. Like,
Exposing the business. Okay, fuck it out.
all right, so to me, that movie was a solid 9. It could have been better, but I always rate like real movies like Guardians of the Galaxies, like face. That I don't know why, but I've always preferred that over cartoon movies, animated movies for some reason. But and I don't actually like animated movies to like in cinema, but this one was phenomenal. The art, animation, music, the storyline made sense. Finally, have a Marvel movie where this multiverse actually makes sense, and you don't get bored halfway through. They had the right amount of cameos. They had the right amount of because sometimes they overfill it with cameos, and you're like, all right, like we get it. It's like the Flash, for instance. It just filled cameos where there was no substance. This one had substance. Like you had,
Wait, did you watch that
What-
movie?
yeah, I watched the movie.
Oh.
Yeah,
I
Miles
watched-
Morales is
Tell
a
what that's.
yeah,
Oh,
Miles,
shit.
Miles Morales is a solid main character protagonist. Then you had, and he's a believable one. Whereas something like if you compare the two movies, bearing in mind, the Flash spent a lot more money on this, and they had a lot more time to do this. You look at the CGI compared to the animation. Oh, the CGI was horrid. Those melting plastic babies, where they said, "Oh, well, that's what it looks like in the Flash." No, shut up, man. We don't believe you. We know you can't animate shit. You look at the Flash compared to Miles Morales. Despite the fact that Flash is a more well-known character, he just doesn't he doesn't blend in well. It's weird. The storyline sucked. Too much. They relied too much on cameo with not enough substance. So you look at Batman. He was just there for the cameo and the advert to get people in. Then you compare that to Miguel O'Hara, who, again, not a lot of people will know who he is because they haven't watched the movie, they don't read the comic. But Miguel was a solid anti-hero, like he, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or even the Spot was a good villain. Whereas you bring back of Zod or Zog or whatever. No, why? Yeah, I'm like,
It's not the same.
Look, if
It
you
was
look at
not
the
the
spot,
same. Flash was
if you look
horrible.
at the spot, you saw him at the start of the film where he literally was failing to do anything.
He was a joke.
Like he couldn't steal an ATM machine.
Yep.
And then you saw him kick his own ass into his own accidental like reality thing where he literally
Perfect humor.
kicked his own
Perfect
ass.
humor.
Yeah. And then you think, okay, that's a problem dealt with because Spider-Man can deal with a lot of problems quickly because most things. And then obviously you see him learn and he grows throughout the whole movie because he's growing in strength and he kind of learns his own things. If anything, he's the one who does most of the interdimensional travel, going through like the Lego world and like
He holds the movie. He's the glue.
yeah, because he's like he's learning himself, and then with Spider-Man, he allows Miles Morales to go on this like, emotional thing of like him trying to like he knows himself more than he did in the first film, and obviously he misses people, and then he finds out the people that are there and could have seen him the whole time, so now he's like feels betrayed, and then he finds out they like, oh, well, your dad's gonna die, and he's like, wait, what? That's not how it works, and then he's basically breaking off of the conventional, which makes sense for that character. It's also Sony's biggest grossing film.
I'll rate it. I straight up rate it because it's one of those where my own negatives would be there were a bit too many Spider-Mans in terms of like it's difficult keeping track and bit too much family stuff. But otherwise, it was a solid 9.5 movie in my opinion.
It was,
No, and the cliffhanger. I did not like the cliffhanger. I hate
Yeah.
cliffhangers. I would much
Yeah.
rather have 4-hour movie. I could have
second
sat through that.
watch,
I
the
would
second
have
watch was better than the first.
really.
Yeah, the second watch was better than the first because obviously the moments like where some of the moments where you don't know what's gonna happen. It's like
You get to, but now you get to sit back and appreciate everything.
talking to his mom. He harder the second time they did the first because you know what's gonna happen. I will say that both times I watched the film and I didn't realize it had been 2 hours or however long the film was. Like, it gets to the end and you're like, oh, we're ramping up, and then it's like we're done, and you're like,
Yeah, to me,
I'm not done.
yeah. I
I'm
sat there
I'm
like
ready.
I literally sat there like the Punisher scene where I was like, no. Like I was like, no, you can't do
When
this to me.
When they announce Miles, when they show that Miles is the Prowler, it kind of gets more like he kind of goes, I'm not the Prowler, and then like, okay, well, it's gonna be Miles because he's alive, and he was talking about his hair. When they cut, I was like, oh yeah, I'm ready. I was like, yo, we're gonna get. And then he kind of like even at the end he does the electric thing and he's trying to get out, and I'm like, we're gonna get Miles versus Miles, and they're like, nope, shows, I'm done. I'm like, I'm not done. This is not a TV show. You can't cliffhanger me and tell me to come back next week. I've got to wait a year now, or 2 or 3.
But do you have any movies you're looking forward to?
No.
No, bro. I'm just there's so many movies coming out these days. It just depends when I see it.
I want to see that atomic bomb one. That look.
I've got Odeon Premium, so I'm just limitless. So I'm like, what I do is I'm trying to find a movie a week where I can just go to the office and then afterwards leave a little early, go watch a movie, and then go home. But like looking
It's a
through
vibe.
some of them, are, like Oppenheimer's coming out, Barbie movies coming out, things like that.
I don't really care.
I would say right now I'm definitely gonna go watch the Barbie movie. Like
What time's-
100%.
I'm telling you, one
1000%.
movie with snacks, like that is gonna be. It's gonna be stupid. Oppenheimer's they're gonna be good as well. I think. It looks like it's one of them movies where it's gonna be properly arty. It's got Robert Downey Jr. in it. It's all it's like it's the biggest cinema thing you can get. And then some of the like we're in summer in it, the random films come out all the time. I almost watched Fast Furious in cinemas, but then I decided not to, and I'm glad I didn't.
Nah.
The film was
Very smart.
Like it's a bad movie when it's instantly out in HD quality on every pirate.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. This is like yeah.
Them man said, fuck filming on the phone. We're gonna plug it into the cinema, and they were like, yeah, fine, whatever, fuck it. Ain't no one pay for this shit. Take it. But yeah, it's I'm just gonna go watch films. There's nothing I'm looking forward to, but I'm just gonna go see if a trailer gets me or like a good poster. I'll just watch it and say, fuck it, let's see what happens.
Smart.
Well,
Okay.
that's it for me. You man have fun with the rest of this.
All
Enjoy
right.
your audio. Make sure you don't mess up the audio.
Mr. I need to leave by such a certain time and then speaks 40 minutes over that time because he spends
Listen,
40 minutes ranting.
Lad Bible are pissing me off, and someone needs to email them.
You go email them now. Fuck
I
off.
will. I'm going to email them.
Oh, and that
bet he
was
forgets.
nice.
I bet he forgets what he wants to say in about 10 seconds.
Oh my god. And All right, and that is Nas gone for today. He's been here for an hour and 15. Couldn't really ask for much more from him, to be honest with you. Miracles do happen, apparently. What'd you say?
We'll see him again in like 6 weeks.
Pretty much. But yeah, not 6. We'll see him in 4. He's like a once a month kind of appearance kind of guy, you know? All right. So Davian, as we hop into our confessions, we're only going to do one today before we hop into the reaction. Then we're going to call it there. You get to pick. What category would you like? Do you just want to know the category, or do you want to know the category and the tagline for it as well?
I agree.
All right, cool. So anything goes. My spouse and evil thoughts and deeds. I don't read these. I kind of skim read and then,
Okay, let's go with my spouse. 'Cause...
My spouse. Okay. Oh, Lord. Oh, no. Okay. I should have read this. I should have read. Why don't I read? Okay. Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, today's Quora selected, not Quora, fucking confession selected by Davian, but I found it. But you know what I mean. It's called "My Spouse" by a 60-year-old male. All right, it's 60. The title of this is called "Told My Wife to Start Sucking My Dick." I straight up. David's face. All right, let's get reading. My wife has lost interest in sex almost entirely. I reached a point where we were having sex pretty much either once every month or once every 2 months. I finally made a decision the other day that I was tired of it. I had an affair with another woman who sucked my dick every time we got together. I got tired of the risk and drama, so I shut it off. That was a raw Formosa girl? I don't even know what that means. So basically, a couple of weeks ago, I told my wife, because we're married and because we are married, I expect her to suck my dick at least a couple times a week, you know? And then I kissed her goodnight and went to sleep. this guy, I feel like I'm like 40 years in the past just reading this. Anyway, she ended up sucking my dick the next morning, so it worked out pretty well at the beginning. After that, it was at least a month before she did it again. So I ended up debating going to have another affair with another woman because I still love my wife, but if she's not going to do this for me, then I feel like it's only fair I get to go somewhere else. Jesus Christ. But every time when I do mention it, and I do say it in a demanding tone because she does tend to find that attractive, she does do it, but she never does it willingly. I don't know if I'm wrong for doing this, and I am still having an affair sometimes. But I feel like our relationship is perfectly fine the way it is. I can learn to accept this. I would like to say this has 10 upvotes and 0 dislikes.
You'd be one good reason I shouldn't get off of this desk and just walk away. I just need one good reason, because I'm struggling to find one. Okay, I'm struggling to find a reason I'm going to get up and walk away from this message. What in the 1953 is going on here about?
I don't know, bro. I said it, bro. I feel like I transported to the past fucking mid-reading this fucking question. This was posted on the 26th of June, so about a week ago. But yeah, that's...
You're a cunt.
Yeah, the husband's a fucking asshole. Like, leave your wife, bro. If you can have an affair, it means you can pull anyway. Just fucking leave your wife. Like, the fuck?
There's no such thing as I'm in love with her, but also cheating on her. But also, like, I'm only cheating on her because she doesn't do this one thing that I want. Fair enough. If that's the condition you set up before you get married to someone.
Exactly.
Like, and also, maybe she,
Bro, if don't get me, like, I'll say it right now. If she don't do it out of will, it just means she don't want to do it. And if she don't want to do it, and that ain't gonna change. You've been married however, like you're fucking 60 years old.
Maybe
Like,
put some effort in. Maybe treat your wife nice. Take her out to dinner.
I say, bro, do you go down on her, bro? Like, what's this?
Maybe just make sure that it's maybe don't make it a big deal, and then she'd want to do it more. Maybe it's the fact that you keep making it a big deal, so now the fact that it feels like a task.
Oh, bro. The first comment is maybe she's just lost interest in sex with you. You should keep an eye on her though. You can't really trust women. Anyway, well, I feel that's enough of confessions for today. Let's move on to our reaction section.
Okay, I almost locked my camera off. I remember it would mess up your format. You're lucky.
Oh, brother. All right. So our reaction video, as I stated, or might not have stated, our top 10, well, it's going to be the top 10 dumbest inventions of all time. It's not our inventions. It's just the top 10. Lord knows I couldn't invent shit. Let's see what we got.
There's no such thing as a bad idea. Well,
That's
except
wrong.
for these.
That's very wrong.
Oh, nigga, what are you doing?
And today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 dumbest inventions.
And it increases your cup size 2 full cups.
But then it goes down.
Yeah.
For this list, we're taking a look at products
okay.
that sound too bizarre to
Oh,
exist,
hey.
but they do.
People are waiting to tee off. There's no restroom out here.
Has this happened to you?
It's in the
I've
club.
got the perfect gift.
Oh,
Number 10,
no.
Hawaii chair.
And I'm gonna get yours started right now.
What?
I could use that chair.
Hey, yo, that.
What does this have to do with Hawaii?
If you're stuck in an office all day, finding the time to work out can be a struggle.
I mean, that just has alternative uses.
It's intended to kill 2 birds with 1 stone. With the appearance of a regular desk chair, this invention possesses a rotating seat that mimics a hula dance.
This is true.
Oh.
The machine that takes the work out of your workout.
Users can exercise their whole body without even
That's a
standing up.
that invention is designed for sex. That's it.
As far as fitness equipment goes,
That's it, bro.
the Hawaii chair is hardly a substitute for the treadmill or elliptical. On top of that, it's too rambunctious to function in a quiet workplace environment. Imagine answering the phone or using the computer while riding a tilt-a-whirl. It's bound to end badly.
If you can sit, you can get fit. The Hawaii chair.
Number 9.
Yeah,
Lipstick
no.
stencil. Do you have trouble applying lipstick? Well, even
Yes.
if you do, we would not recommend wasting your money on a lipstick stencil.
You're a whore. Wear your whore makeup, you whore.
This Japanese product is supposed to prevent lipstick from bleeding outside the
What's that to do with
line.
the face?
Bro, I
By
love
strapping
Family
the
Guy.
uncomfortable headgear to your face, you can use the mouth-shaped
Bro, what is
outline to
this?
keep lipstick inside the lip area.
It's like painting in the lines in it with a template, like stencil stuff.
Apparently, the people behind this ridiculous invention have never heard of lip liner. Aside from being inefficient, the lipstick stencil looks like it was designed to restrain Hannibal Lecter.
Apparently,
Yeah.
those had murdered a transient and done things with the skin.
Of course, if you ever come across
So
one of
that,
these
that I feel
eyesores,
like
you
that
can
clip
always
was
use
not
it to
needed
carve a jack-o'-lantern
for that.
Halloween.
But okay.
Number 8.
They said we're making it
Floby.
10 minutes
A
one
lot
way or
of
another.
kids like trendier haircuts. They like it very short here and then long.
Right.
Or
Yeah, yeah.
Getting a haircut might be a hassle, but buying a Floby isn't exactly a superior alternative. Invented by Rick
Is that Hoover?
Huntz and patented in 1986, this vacuum cleaner attachment claims that it allows you
Oh, so you're actually supposed to use a Hoover.
haircuts.
Now you can maintain your favorite haircuts at all time.
The problem is it's not very quick or precise, and some would argue that it doesn't even really cut hair. While many have complained that Flobies are ineffective, 2 million devices were sold.
What's the
by
difference?
year
What?
2000. This invention is so notorious that it was actually parodied in Wayne's World.
2 million. These niggas made millions of this stupid fucking machine.
Instead of the Floby, though, it was appropriately titled the Suck Cut.
It certainly does suck.
Number 7, the better marriage blanket.
It's the problem in the marriage bed that no one likes to talk about. Maybe that's why they call it silent but deadly.
Couples get divorced for a variety of reasons, although
Okay.
I highly doubt flatulence is among the leading causes.
How many times have you farted in bed and held my head under the covers?
That's completely different.
Yes, different, Mom.
This product
Yep.
is so ludicrous that you would swear it's from a fake Saturday Night Live commercial.
Offending molecules are absorbed before anyone knows they're there.
We assure you, though, the better marriage blanket is all too real. If you
Does it
or your
work?
spouse lets one rip in bed, this comforter will miraculously absorb the fart.
Oh,
It even contains
not
a layer of
bad.
carbon-activated fabric. So does that mean it can also be used as protection against chemical warfare? Regardless, if you want to freshen up your stinky love life, maybe just lay off the beans and asparagus.
Okay. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Don't do that.
What am I doing?
Don't fart in the bed.
Number 6, the wine rack.
This is the wine
This,
rack.
this is
Now I
getting
can get
worse.
behind it.
Beer bra. But where
I
are
mean, I support who's doing this.
wine rack?
Did you ever wish there were an easier way to drink wine on the go? Then the wine
No.
rack is the brazier
Oh.
for you. This outrageous invention is kind of like
Okay.
a Camelback for vino fans. Instead of a backpack that carries water, however, it's a bra that carries wine.
We wear the same size.
The wine rack can hold up to 25 ounces, which is essentially one bottle of wine. If that's not enough to quench your thirst, a wine glass holder necklace can also come in handy. Of course,
This
if you
is
use either of
these.
these
I mean,
items on
now I
regular
can see why
basis,
these inventions are
you wanna
fucking
check
stupid.
into
But
a
like,
rehab facility, or at least attend an AA meeting.
Drink from the bottle, you
You could be
fucking
talking
fraud.
to a teacher and go, he got a what? You know, or good kick, baby, and you're sucking on the thing.
Number 5, the Euro.
I
This is
mean,
a trademark patent pending product
I mean-
that functions as a self-contained receptacle.
I've seen
If
this
you're on a
before.
golf course having the
what is
greatest
it?
game of your
Oh,
life,
the urine club. The
all
urine
of a
club. Yeah,
sudden,
yeah,
Yes,
the urine
a
club.
club you can pee in.
If you're
It's
not-
dumb.
Bro, you're already
Euro
outside
club
in nature. If you need to piss, just piss on the
Piss
course.
in the tree. Like,
The ads for the Euro Club promise a, quote, discreet, sanitary way for your urgent relief. However, there's nothing discreet about
That's
peeing
not
into a golf club
sanitary.
with a receptacle built into the grip.
The Euro Club comes with a towel and appears that you are just checking out your club. Leak-proof, easy to clean, and no embarrassing moments.
Covering yourself with a
How the
towel
fuck
is
were these
cool and
things a
pretty.
thing, bro?
It's also worth pointing out that public urination is illegal in most places.
Let's not talk about illegal, mister. I like to pee.
Bro, I loved Horrible Bosses for a multitude of reasons. Yeah, they had great
Seeking out
actors.
the nearest toilet,
I don't remember
especially
his
if it
actors,
comes
so I don't
equipped
remember.
with a potty puddle.
Charlie Day was in
Other
it.
inventors keep associating
I saw
golf
that
with
clip. I know Charlie Day was in it. I saw him.
Yeah, I know the other
He
people,
was in
but I'm
the,
just,
he was in the scenes with Jennifer Aniston.
yeah.
The only club in your bag guaranteed.
She was acting
Oh.
insane and hot. It was weird.
Number 4, the Neck Pro.
Slide
Nigga,
on the
this is
head
like-
halter.
This looks like a
Holding the chin straps
machine
forward
designed for
and
something
attaching
else.
To the Velcro around the chin.
Oh,
At
that's where your
first
brain went.
glance,
My brain
this
went.
invention might look like a torture device or a really weird sex toy. Believe it or not, it's actually intended to reduce neck pain. But we wouldn't be surprised if somebody used the Neck Pro for autoerotic
Imagine someone walked in on you like
asphyxiation.
that and they didn't
Here's
understand
how
what you
this
were doing.
traction device
Yep.
Now they
supposedly
think you're,
works.
now they think you're
First,
just hanging
attach the
yourself.
bracket to a door.
That's what. Okay, I'm glad they acknowledged it in the video. Like, you could definitely just like.
Pull the cord to adjust tension.
Absolutely,
Finally,
just-
sit and
Yep.
relax for
I
several
was just want to
minutes.
open the door.
Although we're not sure how
Oh, you're
anybody
fucked.
could possibly relax under these circumstances. Sorry,
Look at
but
Reddy's.
we'll take our chances with a chiropractor over this accident waiting to happen.
It's not funny.
Number 3, the car exhaust grill. Why stop
What?
at a drive-through restaurant when you can
What?
just fire
Carbon
up the car
monoxide is a
exhaust
thing,
grill?
people.
Sure, you might contract a fatal disease, but at least the
Oh,
burger
you're
will
actually
taste
cooking food with
rancid.
it.
Invented by Ruhollah Merakpour of
Using the
Iran,
feet.
this device attaches to your car's exhaust pipe.
That's crazy.
That's right. Thanks to Ed Begley Jr.'s electric motor.
Hey, Futurama is 1999
Raw
to
beefy patty
2023.
inside the
It's
grill.
back,
All you need to
bitches.
do is drive
It's
around
back,
and let the
motherfuckers.
heat cook the meat. While the creators claim that the fumes will travel away from the burger, we have a
I
hard
like
time
this. I
believing
like a
this
flame
because it's
grilled
100%
smoked
sanitary.
burger. This is not what I meant.
Yeah, this is a little bit different.
So whoever made this video
And you should have
really
enough
did find
time
some
to walk
fucking
away before the
clips.
fun starts.
I was gonna say, bro.
Fast food food is starting to sound like a healthy option. Number 2, the goldfish walker. If you like goldfish,
Okay. What's going on? What's actually going on here?
I will go down with this. I will
temperature to rise and overheat your fish.
Fishy!
I give up.
Bro, I'm waving the white flag mentally, bro. Like, this is... Okay.
Metal worker from Northern England. Madden felt that his two little fishes, Malcolm and Ethel,
he's your British boy, though. So, big up him.
You're an outside fish now.
Big up your British boyfriend.
Thus, he attached a fishbowl to a trolley to create a portable aquarium.
Afghanistan, bro.
Great outdoors like dogs.
Operating on that
Although it's safe
2G.
to say that Madden is the real fish out of water.
Oh, forget it, Daddy. I can't take a goldfish on a walk.
We had the same reaction.
There are some honorable, or in this case, dishonorable mentions.
Little darling Penny, you are so precious.
Now let's take a look. That's
Push maintains a more natural shape while resting on your side. No straps, no underwires, no constraint.
What?
Number
They
1.
can dust while
the
they are
baby
around.
cage.
Thank you.
No. This is wrong.
When we buy the baby a dog?
No, it's a baby
Wait.
cage.
You know, I'll wait.
It's a good one.
No.
As shocked as you are that this
I'll wait,
invention
I'll wait.
actually existed. Initially patented by Emma Reed in 1922, the
Firstly,
baby
this is
cage
real.
wasn't a bestseller
Secondly,
in America.
no kids ever died from
That's
this.
surprising.
Oh.
In 1937,
Not
however, this death
doesn't
trap
help,
was distributed
but
to the Chelsea Baby Club.
It was to
in
help
London.
children get sunlight in older times when they couldn't actually go outside.
oh, okay.
So they get exposed
The
to
idea
vitamin
was
D.
to attach these cages to apartment windows so infants could get some fresh air.
Okay.
After all, it's not like parents can just
And
take
no
their
one
babies
died
for a
during it, 'cause
stroll
that's the first thing I
outside.
Googled.
Toddlers are much better off playing in a wired cage with their fate literally hanging in the balance.
No one died, son.
Seriously though, if a parent were
I
caught
mean,
with a
yeah,
baby
but
in
like,
this day and age,
not the best way to parent, but could be worse, I guess.
would get a call.
I mean,
I wouldn't do it.
I mean, it's better parenting than ASAP Rocky fucking smoking whilst his wife is pregnant in front of her. But you know, it's a little bit better.
I mean, it was an old ass day, and I get like,
with our list?
I did just
What do
take
you
him like,
think is
oh
the
yeah,
dumbest
away, Chamberlain. I would have taken, them outside, but
What do you think is the best of the worst on that list?
Hawaii chair's the best. The golf pissing in the club.
That yeah.
No, I know the haircut thing.
The sucking
the haircut thing.
The sucking touch.
Sucking cut, whatever. Suck cuts. That haircut one is bad because they showed it before and after that nigga, and it looked the exact same. Like, I'm still not sure what he was meant to. They were like, look at before, look at after. And I'm like, the same.
Hey, listen, man. All I'm saying is that woman on the right could definitely get it. But okay. Oh, bro, look, she a MILF. She a straight up MILF. She can get it.
Maybe?
She can get it. She can fucking get it. The woman in the chair, that's a bit of you, but like the woman standing, it's a bit of me still.
She ain't got no money for that. Relax, dude.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that brings us to a close for this week's podcast. Week 9, we're keeping it coming every single week, motherfuckers. We're going to keep it coming to you guys. I hope you guys have a fucking good week, man. This will be up whenever it's up this week. Yeah. David, any final words for the people?
No.
Okay. Okay. Ridiculous. All right. Peace out, peeps, and catch you guys next week.